What is up, RC enthusiasts? Today's video, we're going to be installing the aluminum upgrade front A-arms for the Losi Micro B. So let's go ahead. This is by NEXX Racing, and all my upgrades so far for this guy is going to be NEXX Racing. So check out the playlist below if you want to see more of the upgrades. Let's go ahead and let's install this guy. I have some nice anodized red parts right here. Looks like we have some machining right here. Nice machining so you can see the silver. It's pretty cool. Got the NEXX logo sitting back there. And it looks like it comes with some hardware as well. Some grub screws and 2 pins. So first things first, we're gonna have to remove some parts off this. Obviously, the screws up here are gonna have to be removed to remove the wheels from it. Then we have to remove the suspension. I already did one bolt without showing you guys, sorry about that, but it's just a screw back here. And after that, looks like we're gonna have to remove the front bulkhead just to be able to get the arms on here. So let's go ahead and let's get to disassembling. And like I mentioned in my other video, I'm going to be using a tool without the handle, so I don't have a lot of torque when I'm installing parts. Because everything in here is plastic and very small, as you can tell. I don't even need the handle to unscrew anything from here. It's just very simple. Nice little way to get into RC right here with these little micros, because they teach you everything. They have all the parts the bigger guys have, but smaller and cheaper, and that way you're not always replacing expensive parts on your first build. And there we go, just remove that. That removes those two that way. Now remove the other suspension mount. I already removed the other side like I said earlier. There you go. And now that the suspension is dislodged from the arm, you can see it's free. Now we got to figure out how to get in here to take it off of here. And it looks like we're going to have a captured pin in here from the front bulkhead. So let's go ahead and remove these 2 screws right here. That should probably expose it. Losi hex wrench for the save, because I can't find mine right now. So this is the one I'm hoping fits these hardware. Yep. Unscrew that. Alright, so now I drop this mount on here. It looks like it just drops out the way, like so. And we have another screw up here. Is it this size? No, it's the smaller one. And you should be able to pull the front bulkhead out, I think. Oh no, it's also attached up here with these 2 mounts. So not only is it attached down here, which looks like I tried to rip it off and break it right here, you have to remove these 2 top screws as well. So the only way to do that is by actually taking off the links, because it's just a ball stud, and we're gonna have to use that hex wrench again. And then we just have to remove this with a hex wrench. So it looks like it's gonna be a lot of work here, because I have so much stuff in the way. So maybe even the shock tower needs to come out the way to easily remove this. But I'm going to go ahead and take these off screen, and I'll show you guys the rest of the steps. Now I have all the screws out and the 2 top ball links out. I can just pull this forward and I'll expose the pins. Now we just slide these out. There's that one pin slid out, and slide the other pin out. And then you pretty much install the other ones like those ones came out. I accidentally opened the rear. I thought this was for the front. So guys, these are the front ones. You can tell they match more the look of the front. I don't know why I didn't check before I did that, so sorry about that. All you see right here is the rear ones, but the hardware is still the same. For the rear, you get a hex wrench, 2 grub screws, and 2 pins to hold the hub on to this. I'm going to go ahead and open this and install this one now. It's going to be like so, with the NEXX facing up, and that's how the arm looks like. This shape is facing the back. For both sides. There you go, both pins installed. And now we can put that front piece back on that holds everything in place up there. and then the one screw up here and the 2 ball studs up top, and that's going to install this whole front bulkhead. So now I'm going to put this one screw back on here in the front to hold everything together, and then once I do that, I'm going to go through the long arduous task of putting these ball studs back up here, because the easier way would be to remove the shock tower so you can spin the wrench around, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it slowly. So I'm gonna do it off camera, get back to you guys once I get those on, and we'll continue on the installation. Just to show you guys a little bit of what I'm going through right now. This is how I had to do it, because I'm too lazy to remove the shock tower. Or use another tool, you know, an actual proper tool for this, except, you know, I don't have anything that fits this little guy. Like I said, I haven't worked on micros in a while. You can see my little micro back there. That thing hasn't been running in years. The front and rear diff are stripped on that guy. Tried to put too much power through it, you know. It was fun while it lasted. But these new ones should be more durable, hopefully. Not sure if these are plastic geared or not. I didn't check. I was just too excited to put aftermarket parts on. And then once it's snug, stop. Don't get it too tight, just snug. And then the other side. So when you're done with that, make sure you didn't over tighten anything. Make sure these things are moving freely. And then you're good for your next step. Install this link up here. It's up to you which one you're going to do first. I'm going to go ahead and pop the links back on. And then we're going to get these little pins right here. And we're going to install it into here. We're just trying to line up that hub pretty much to line up in all those holes right there. So you can put the pin through it. Alright, now the pin goes through the back. So you can tell the front, it won't fit through there. It's going to get captured there. So you have to put the pin through the back, and once you slide the pin all the way through there, then you're going to put the grub screw behind that. So you have to push that pin even further in. Like so. And then the back side of this is threaded for a grub screw to hold that pin in place. And there's a grub screw. I'm going to go ahead and hold that pin in place back there. As you can tell, your grub screw right here, if it's installed right, it's going to be flush. If it's not installed right, it's going to look like that, which means you didn't get the pin all the way in. And that's how I installed it at first, thinking that it was all the way in, and I realized that pin is not in all the way. So now I got to back that out, push that pin all the way in, and then I can reset that grub screw back in there. And then now you're just going to put your shocks in a normal position where they came from. And then screw that sucker in there. Repeat on the other side. Alright, now that we got those arms in there, looking pretty good. Time to install the front bulkhead cover. It just has 2 little tabs that go in there. And then 2 screws right there. And we're done. Now after that's all installed, you're going to be left with 2 screws and your 2 front A-arms right there. And you're going to be done. Look how nice those look, guys. Definitely add some bling to your ride. Next, since I opened it already, it's going to be the rear A-arm. So next video, check that out. Playlist below for this Micro B. I have all the install to all the upgrades I'm going to be doing to this thing. So go ahead and check that out. They'll be popping up slowly if you're watching this right now. But if you're watching this later on, they should all be down there already. Well, thanks for watching, guys, as usual. Stay safe out there. Go have fun. And run that RC.